All these stocks have struggled this year. They're down double digits. What is in store for these stocks going into next year? Let's bring in Randy Konik. He is analyst at Jefferies. Buy rating on Nike, $110 target. Hold on Lululemon. Yep. And good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right. On Wednesday, it didn't get a lot of attention today, but Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, buying $3 million worth of Nike on the open market. Stock soared on that. That's got to be a big pop or boost of optimism for Nike.
Yeah. Look, I think what Tim sees is what we see is you have the number one player in an attractive category, which is sneakers. Nike lost some market share in the last couple of years to companies like On and Hoka. And Nike's going to get its act together. They had the wrong CEO. They have the right CEO now. And that new CEO, he's implementing.
Why is he the right? What about Elliott that you think is so good? Why is he right?
The former CEO that was bad, he was an outsider. Elliott worked at the company for 35 years. He's an insider. He knows how to fix the culture, and he knows how to fix the problem through an easy playbook. That's fixing product, and that's balancing distribution. That's working. It's starting to work already in North America. It's not working in China as of yet, but that's where the opportunity is ahead.
Does it need to work in China to see this stock actually kickstart here, though?
Well, look, last quarter wasn't great, but that's because China was awful. So clearly the market wants China to get better. But, you know, the way we look at things is look at things on a 24-month out basis and look for green shoots. That was North America getting better. That was inventory being right-sized. And that was North America also gross margins getting better, ex-tariffs, and EMEA also improving. China was tough in the quarter, down 50% in EBIT. But you know what? When it's so bad, it can become good when you lap those comparisons in 4 quarters.
What the interesting part about, you brought up the idea that Hoka is in play. I mean, that's a different company, a parent company there, right? You have other names out there like Lululemon. You have other names. I got my first pair of On running shoes. My wife gave them to me for Christmas, so I just got them. They haven't seen blacktop yet. They've only been walked around the house. But when it comes to the competitive dynamic within athleisure overall, what exactly positions a brand to then outperform in 2026 if they have not done so over the course of the past 12 to 24 months?
Well, first, save the gift receipt for the Ons so you can return them and get some Nikes. But, you know, what makes a company like Nike...
And also, what does it say if your spouse gives you running shoes?
I don't know.
She told me to go outside more.
So, look, I think the beauty of Nike and what people forget is most of the business is footwear. And in sneakers, there's only 10 companies in the world that matter in footwear. So Nike being number one, losing some market share, it's in a great position. The problem with something like Lulu, and we had a big short call on this stock for over 2 years. We recently upgraded the stock with the pending CEO departure. The problem with apparel is that not only does Lulu have to compete with Nike and Under Armour and other athleisure names, they have to compete with Levi's and American Eagle and H&M and Zara. They have to compete with thousands of businesses around the world. That's why Nike's in a special spot as it kind of gets its act together for 2026. Easy comparisons, number one player, attractive category, limited competition, great moat. That's what makes Nike special for next year. And that's what Tim Cook saw, I think, with his stock purchase.
Are there other retailer playbooks that Nike can draw on for this recovery and this return here? And I ask that because it's been a big year for some of these beaten down names. I look at Gap, I look at Kohl's, American Eagle you just mentioned. I mean, there's been a number of them where the stocks have soared because you had new, fresh leadership come in and basically turn things around.
The best part of Nike is it can use its own playbook. This problem at Nike happened about a decade ago when Adidas launched its Ultra Boost running platform. Nike lost its way for about a couple years, and the CEO at that time, Mark Parker, who's now the chairman of the company, he actually implemented a similar strategy in 2017. That's right-size fix the product, double down on innovation, and double down on marketing and balanced distribution. This is the same playbook the company used about a decade ago. We think it works ahead.